Welcome to historic Charleston, South Carolina. Hi, I'm Vanessa Hill, and this is Coastal Dreams and Destinations, your personal view of all of the wonderful places and beautiful spaces along the Atlantic coast. Condé Nast, the tourism magazine, recently designated Charleston, South Carolina as the #1 tourist spot in the country. Today, you get the bird's eye view. It's a personal tour.
Fishing on the Intercoastal Waterway.
The joy of this, why is it wonderful?
I think it is beautiful out here. Look at my office view.
We're heading to a Charleston area crab festival. Then we walk our way through the day. Prepare for dinner at one of the most historic restaurants in the area. It's on a premier island, and the menu leaves you speechless. After all of that, we settle into one of the most fantastic beachside homes you could imagine. We have your coastal dreams and destinations. Stay with us.
There's no mistaking it. Southern life can be, in a word, charming, no matter what the season, especially in Charleston, South Carolina. There are enough landmarks here to help you travel to a different space and time. There is no place better to do that than Charleston's historic battery, the defensive seawall, antebellum homes, breathtaking views. They're all a magnet for tourists who travel to these spots from all around the globe. Walking tours are probably the best because you'll find history on almost every corner, not to mention lots of color. From Rainbow Row, with its historic Caribbean-colored houses, to the symbol of hospitality, the pineapple. It all just overflows in this city, and along the way, there are the official air guides that find their perches along city streets and call for you to stay around for a while. And if time seems to slip away as you take in the sights, there are measures higher than most that keep your time in check. Charleston is commonly called the Holy City, and for good reason. There are hundreds of churches nestled among trees all along Charleston's way. The sound is big enough to hear for miles, yet soft enough to ensure that quiet thoughts go undisturbed. There are countless treasures that you'll see in any tour guide, but maybe the sights just off of the beaten paths hold just as much magic, and we're heading out to find them.
Coastal Dreams and Destinations takes you to the unexpected treasures nestled among the best of everything, from food and entertainment to the arts and leisure life at their best.
When you head out at high speed to your favorite fishing spot along the Atlantic Intracoastal Waterway on the coast of Charleston, South Carolina, you're literally transformed from the land dweller that you once were to all of this. It's a one-of-a-kind waterway that stretches more than 1,700 miles from Key West, Florida to Maine. What's it like to have the wind in your face?
Oh, it's nature at its finest. You can't find an air conditioner or a heater that's going to replace it. There aren't any. This is fresh, beautiful air, great salt water, makes my face pretty.
The views are breathtaking. The wildlife is picture perfect, and the fishing, well, that speaks for itself. What are we looking for today?
We're looking for red drum, possibly a trout.
Flounder, maybe.
Flounder. Always a great chance
Flounder,
of a shark.
Oh yeah, look at this, Vanessa.
Oh my gosh.
little fellas. Pound for pound, these things, some people say pound for pound, these are one of the best fights around. That is a good one. You got the net?
Back.
No, you're going to do the net.
If he's tired.
This is what it's all about, huh? Look at that. Isn't that beautiful?
Oh my God.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Here's the boat if you want to use it.
Yeah.
It'll make it easier for holding fish up. It'll be a lot nicer.
See this thing hooks in the bottom lip, Vanessa.
Yeah.
Doesn't hurt them. Tells you how much they weigh. This one probably weighs about 2 pounds. Actually, he weighs 4.5.
Wow.
Perfect.
The Intracoastal Waterway is a magnificent design of marsh and, of course, water. Tall grass and sea life winding and bending, and in the middle of it all, just the unbelievable sounds of nature. Quiet, peaceful, and on a cloudless sunny day, you can hit the jackpot.
Oh, it's a nice one,
Oh, this is nice.
Is
This
he?
is a nice one, guys.
This is the biggest.
Like the other one was nice already. Oh, look, he's flashing about.
Still,
How big do you think it is? And then throw it back.
I'll say 6, 7 pounds.
No, it's not. It's going to be 8 or 9. 7.
Give a bend.
The great thing about this area is you can fish 12 months out of the year. It's total, so you don't have to wait and schedule a vacation at a certain point. No summertime. It's 12 months. We're wide open with that, which is fantastic.
Just when you think there could be nothing better, your two captains, John and Jack, whisk you away to yet another intracoastal destination, this time in search of crabs. It's a wildlife staple when there are warm waters off of South Carolina's coast.
all right. Look at these stone crab claws, guys. Oh yeah. Black sea bass. That's 5 years of working on a commercial crab boat for me. That's a female.
And that brings us here to the town of Awendaw. It's a town that boasts a population of about 1,200 people, except for one very special weekend of the year. That's the weekend of the Blue Crab Festival, and the population swells by thousands. You're going to see fabulous crabs in just a minute, but first, a tour of this tiny town with the mayor, Samuel Robinson.
Awendaw is nestled in the Francis Marion National Forest, and you can go from Awendaw to the sea, to the Atlantic Ocean, that you can go in Awendaw and enjoy its natural pristine beauty, that we have water, water, water. This event is on the Intracoastal Waterway. Just across the waterway is Bull Island. That's a wildlife refuge here. There's just natural nature. I can feel no better in terms of looking at the number of people that are here, the success that the revival of the Blue Crab Festival has been, the fact that people are enjoying Awendaw. This is the Awendaw that we fight for to maintain its rural character. This is the Awendaw that we want people to come from all over the state and enjoy.
Travel with Coastal Dreams and Destinations next time as we explore the breathtaking views of Beaufort, South Carolina. Come with us. Just another reason to make the great escape into some of the most remarkable destinations imaginable. Up next, the reason South Carolina's coast captures the imagination and how you can win at losing the pounds.
It's almost as if the elements rule out here in this vast Atlantic coast area. The rushing waves and the rolling clouds are just perfect. But if by chance you ever get stressed, you can always walk it off.
about walking on the beach, the merits of it, the deficits of doing it. What do you think?
Well, similar to bar, walking on the beach is really good for your joints because it's non-impact. So it actually strengthens bones and muscles as you walk, improves your circulation, lowers your blood pressure, so in effect reduces coronary artery disease. Give yourself a goal, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and make sure that you allow time that you're going to have to turn around and come back so you don't overdo that yourself. And I recommend walking on soft sand because in half the time you can burn as many calories as walking on the hard sand. The first thing that you would need to do for a successful walk would be to be hydrated and to have some water as you go and be able to stay hydrated. Your posture would be something you'd want to check in with before you start. Remind yourself, keep your shoulders back, keep yourself grounded, keep your head up, and also good walking shoes I would recommend. And be kind to yourself and listen to your body, pace yourself, and do what's right for you.
Welcome back. We're heading into a really high traffic area now. Lots of action, lots of aromas that please the palate. When you put all of that together, you have a dining experience that is unbelievable.
Happy birthday, Station 22.
Meet Marshall Stith and the longtime manager of his restaurant, Jesse Jacobs. The two have perfected the charm of island life. By the way, Sullivan's Island is a barrier island located just off the coast of South Carolina.
Well, Sullivan's Island is just different. I think everybody has set themselves up to be different here on the island in years past. And I think that they've maintained that, not only government officials, but the people who live here year-round and the people who come here to visit. It's unique, it's not heavily commercialized, it's a family residential community, it's a place where people can enjoy the simple things in life and go to the beach, fish, crab, shrimp, and cook your own food. I mean, it feels safe, and I think that's still a big part of the key to Sullivan's Island, why so many people love it.
The former mayor of this tiny ocean town keeps the ambience going while his manager adds the special touches to the menu. And it works for everyone who walks in the door. Just ask about suggestions for the favorite dishes here at Station 22, and the answers get really complicated.
Must be the crab cakes, or the shrimp and grits, or the whole flounder.
Really?
There's so many things to choose from, and people will just go crazy if you try to change it. There's a lot of staples on menu that we've been here 25 years, and most of the things that are popular have been there the whole time.
25 years of feeding families, making friends, and creating memories that just don't fade.
Coastal Dreams and Destinations takes you to the unexpected treasures nestled among the best of everything, from food and entertainment to the arts and leisure life at their best.
We went out in search of the perfect venue for you to spend your nights along the coast. We think we found it.
So the house that we're at here is 110 Ocean Boulevard, and obviously it's oceanfront. It's a 10-bedroom, 10-bath house, 7,000 square feet. There's not a lot of homes on Isle of Palms that are like this due to several reasons. 7,000 square feet is the maximum that you can build on Isle of Palms, and they've tried to cut down on what what they consider big homes. So there's not a ton of competition within the 10-bedroom house. This house, for example, it's oceanfront, a lot of deck space, private swimming pool, private access out to the beach, you know, from straight out. It views, I think, are pretty obvious. It sleeps a lot of people.
This spacious pearl of oceanfront real estate accommodates all of those rooms by creating 2 totally different living areas, 5 bedrooms on each of the 2 levels, and all of the essentials built in.
You don't see a lot of chopped up, boxy houses built here anymore. You see a lot of open, big, open homes with big families enjoying time together on vacation.
The challenging economy has done very little to change the excitement of sleeping with the sounds of the Atlantic nearby. Homes like this one, in high demand if you can afford it.
2011 has been a great year, and I think you're going to see now, moving forward, very little discounts until the last minute situations. You know, so when people call and they want to book, you know, I always give advice. Hey, yeah, absolutely, if you wait to the last minute, you're more apt to get a better deal. You may not get the property you're looking for, and I certainly wouldn't recommend it if you're looking for an oceanfront house or one of the big houses with the private pools. They're going to book, and they're going to book quick.
Thanks for joining us this time around for Coastal Dreams and Destinations. Join us again next time for all of the views you can use to create the great memories of life.